Testing, 1, 2, 3. Happy Hump Day. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Sky's the Limit Aviation channel. My name is Michael, also known as Sky's the Limit. Welcome to the Sunday. I wish it was Sunday. No, actually, I don't wish it was Sunday. It's Wednesday. Welcome to the Wednesday evening live stream. We're heading out to Houston from Roberts International down here in the Grand Caymans. Just now getting our passengers boarded. Luggage is already on board the aircraft. We are United 1854, and we're flying the Eco Skies 737-900 for United. And the last straggler is just boarding the airplane. Or maybe not. So I just hope everybody's having a great Wednesday night. Hope you all have had a good week so far. And while we finish getting the passengers loaded, let's have a look at our flight plan for this evening. So departing out of Mike Whiskey Charlie Romeo, going to be flying out on the Bambi 2 departure on runway 8, so we'll back taxi over to runway 8. And then it's just pretty much a straight shot up to the northwest. We'll cut through the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, and then we're expecting the Link 1 RNAV arrival at ILS runway 27, and then over to the E gates. And we do have Kingston radar online for the departure out. Houston Center was just online a few minutes ago. Maybe they'll hop back up before we get back up to the lower 48. So we've got flight plan already in the FMC. Trim is 428. That looks about right. Go ahead and go over a couple of the checklists real quick. Auto brakes to RTO. Parking brake is set, comm and nav radios are set. Transponder is set and on standby. Oxygen tested, nav transfer, display normal and auto. Window heat. Window heat is on. Pressurization mode is auto. Set to 34,000 feet. 100 is our landing altitude. On the MCP panel, flight directors are on, auto throttle off. speed is set at V2 plus 15, which is 175. LNAV is armed. Runway heading of 081. Altitude set for 34,000 feet. Engine levers are at cutout. Cargo's already on board. We'll go ahead and close the cargo doors. Wait for the packs to finish loading. About 14 tons of fuel on board for the flight, 27,900 pounds and change. I think GSX is caught in a loop. Hey Frank, good evening sir, how are you? Happy hump day, welcome to the live stream. I think GSX is kind of stuck in a loop. I think I'm just going to go ahead and just reset everything. And we'll just make like everything is good to go. So let's go ahead and button up the doors. Make sure everything around the outside, around the outside, around the outside looks good. Careful, push back into Pacha. Go ahead and get the APU started. And there's a little tick in the EGT. Oil pressure light.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay, flight deck doors are locked. Fuel, 27,000 pounds. Pumps are on.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
On. Good light on the APU. APU bleed is on. Engine bleeds are off. Packs are off. Good APU generator. Go ahead.
Locking gear.
Release the ground power, remove the chocks. CV pre-flight is complete. Rudder aileron trim is free and 0. MCP. So we want the nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
To the right. Parking brakes
Commencing
released.
push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Transponder mode C. Okay, MCP 175, which is V2 plus 15, heading
Jamaica Control, good afternoon. Trouble 1825.
081 heading 34,000. V speeds are 149, 151, 160.
Triple 1825, Kingston Radar, good afternoon. Reset transponders, clock 6747.
Anti-collision light is on.
I just clock 6747, Trouble 185.
And APU bleed is on, engine bleed is off.
Triple 1825, radar contact.
Ground power is
Overhead
disconnected.
left on, maintain
Let's
flight level
start engine number
250
2
from
to
abort.
engine number 1. Starting engine
Position
number
check,
2.
maintain 350, Trouble 1825.
And N2 is revving up. We'll introduce fuel at 20%. Fuel. Good fuel flow. Oil pressure's on the rise. Oil temperature's coming up.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Yeah, we got a good light off and good start on engine number 2. Wait for the starter to cut out. And starting engine number 1. And good RPM. And fuel flow's coming up. Oil pressure's on the rise. Oil temperature's coming up. EGT is climbing. Good engine start on engine number 2. And cut out of the shut off the APU. Packs to auto. Isolation valve on auto. Engine bleeds are on. APU bleed is off. APU is off. Flight controls.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Flight control check is good. Overhead panel is checked. Recall. Generators are on. Probe heat is on. Yaw dampener is on. Anti-ice is required.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Engine start switches to continuous. Brakes are set to RTO. We are ready to go. I've already turned on our ACARs. And we are ready to taxi. All right, before takeoff checklist, flaps 5. Step trim is set for takeoff. MCP is set. Recall checked. Verify our takeoff speeds, which we have. We'll arm the throttle right before takeoff. Transponders on Tara. Kingston Radar, United 1854 is holding short of runway 8 at Foxtrot, ready to go.
Unit 1854, backtrack and line up runway 08. Report ready for departure.
Okay. Backtrack and line up runway 08 will go on departure. United 1854. All right, landing lights are on. For takeoff checklist, flaps 5 indicating 5 stab trim, set landing lights on, strobes on, auto throttle will arm in just a second, transponder is set before takeoff checklist is complete. ACARS is on. There's a Napa Auto Parts there off the right side there.
Southwest 154, Kingston radar, are you on frequency? Southwest 154, reset transponder, squawk 6721. Okay, firm. Southwest 154 radar contact. You need an even cruise altitude up to Fort Lauderdale today. Would you like foot level 380, foot level 360?
380 will be fine.
Throttle is armed.
Southwest 154, roger, climb foot level 380.
30154.
And for Kingston radar, United 1854 is lined up runway 08, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, 1854, the surface wind 0, correction. Sorry about that. Surface wind 130 at 11. Report 30 miles from the Grand Cayman VOR. Runway 08, clear for takeoff.
All right, we'll report in 30 miles from the Grand Cayman VOR, runway 08, clear for takeoff, United 1854. Guess there's no toga button. There we go. House rate of climb here coming up. Flaps coming up.
Southwest 154, leaving my airspace to the north. How about an offline? Radar service is terminated for exchange crew. Good day.
River 16, Southwest 154, good day to you.
Nice little crescent moon out this afternoon. And for Kingston Radar from United 1854, did you want me to report 20 nautical miles past the Grand Cayman VOR?
Once you get to 30 nautical miles past the Grand Cayman VOR, then you contact me.
Copy that, United 1854. Alright, so 30 nautical miles past Grand Cayman. That report. So it's interesting how the United PMDG 737 cockpit layout is just ever so slightly different than that of the American and the Delta. altimeter to standard. And Kingston Radar, United 1854, approximately 30 nautical miles outbound of the Golf Charlie Mike VOR.
KIAH 1854, roger. Clear my airspace to the west. Send them more offline radar services terminated. It's good to change crew, get it.
Right. Heading over to the dark side. Appreciate the services, United 1854. See ya. And over to Unicom. Landing gear up, lights off, landing gear lever neutral, flaps up, packs are on. Auto. Pressurization is checked. There's two-way trim lights off. Looking good. Flight time of approximately 2 hours and 25 minutes to Houston. Nice little conservative climb, about 1,150 feet per minute in the 739. one inconsistency on the FMC. We just got that corrected, so we are good to go. So, once again, if you're just joining the live stream, welcome. My name is Michael, also known as Sky's the Limit. This is Sky's the Limit Aviation channel. This is United 1854. Non-stop service from Roberts International Airport down in the Grand Caymans, heading up to Houston Intercontinental Airport. Kilo India Alpha Hotel, flying the United Eco Skies livery, 739 this afternoon. Glad you could join me. Hope you'll pardon the late start of the live stream tonight. I had to remember to go into YouTube Studio and say that, ooh, we are going live. So I haven't scheduled a live stream like that. Usually I just say, hey, I'm going to be online, and I just pop online. So, but either way, we got to work out. Keep an eye on our fuel. We are using some fuel in the center wing tanks. We want to make sure we turn off the pumps when we get close to empty. 23.3 thousand pounds of fuel left. Plenty for the flight. Apparently, the actual Eco Skies livery no longer exists because it became Info livery. Although, well, PMDG will update that or not. But how the Eco Skies livery looks like. Almost at our top of climb, passing through 29,200 feet for flight level 340. It's been a pretty uneventful week so far here in the Sky's the Limit household. We're excited to get started on our vacation not this coming Friday, but next Friday, we'll be heading up to the great state of Michigan to go visit my parents. Looking forward to that. My mom lives just north of Detroit, so I'll get some spotting done while we're up there. And spend a few days with my mom. And then we'll make the trek 5 hours further north up to Traverse City, which is my hometown and place of birth, and where my dad still hangs out. So we generally go up to for 7 to 10 days, depending on how our schedules are, and just split the time between the parents. And I'm a pretty decent driver, so we basically drive straight through from Atlanta up to Detroit, where my mom is, or just north of Detroit, and we can do that in one run. Tabulation, what up? So we'll be doing that, and then it's a 5-hour drive a little further up north on I-75, and then we cut over and head west into Traverse City, where my dad is. So we'll split the time between mom and dad, and then we usually just drive straight back to Atlanta from Traverse City. Stop, take a little rest break halfway through, so we'll be leaving on a Friday and coming home. We'll be home very, very early Sunday morning in the middle of the night. But we're looking forward to getting away. And 1,000 feet to go. Hitting our top of climb. Oh, sweet. How was it? How'd you like it? Aviation said he got to get into the cockpit of a 737-700 after his Southwest flight. Leveling at flight level 340 for the flight up. I'll tell you, my most epic experience was getting to sit in the 777 cockpit. It'll be 4 years ago in October that Delta Airlines retired their 777s, and I got to fly on the second to the last Delta 777 flight, October 30th, 2020, a day which will live forever in my heart. Now, what was luckier was the folks who got to fly the last flight, because they went all out on that. It was JFK to Los Angeles. We did Atlanta to LA. It was still a great time, but because of time constraints and other obligations, I had to opt for the Atlanta to LA flight. And we had a great time. It was awesome, and there is a YouTube video on the channel of the flight out there and my experience. And if you just look for just hop on YouTube and just search for Delta Flight 8777. That was our flight number. And go check out my video and that of many other av geeks got to partake on that. It was an honor and a privilege to be able to do that. So how's your week been? Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I was just before you popped on, I was just talking about how our week has been over here. It's springtime, but it's feeling a little bit like winter again. We've had some pretty chilly afternoons and evenings, and I thought I was done running the heat, but apparently not. I had to crank the furnace this morning to warm things up just a little bit before we got our day started. And just getting yeah, I hear ya. Just getting ready for our vacation next week. We'll start pre-planning things early. Usually Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll start getting all of our stuff together for the trip, and then I'll spend Wednesday night and Thursday getting everything packed and ready. And then I'll preload the truck. We have a really nice Chevy Equinox that is our vehicle of choice. And it's about a 12-hour drive to Detroit from Atlanta. And of course we'll stop to grab breakfast, and we're lucky enough that there is a Buc-ee's on the trip up now, since they're kind of making their way out east. So that will be cool. We have a Buc-ee's to we'll have Buc-ee's to go check out. A couple years ago when we went to where did we go? 2 years ago. Last year, let's see. So every August we do a family vacation on Rebecca's side of the family. We go to Florida. So we usually go to Santa Rosa Beach on the Gulf Coast. And we went to, oh my God, where did we go 2 years ago? And we hit the Buc-ee's that's in Macon on the way down. Then we had to drive through Jacksonville and then down the east coast of Florida. Oh, St. Augustine. So 2 years ago we were in St. Augustine, and we had a good time, but nothing beats the Gulf Coast and Santa Rosa Beach. So I'm going to do a little bit of speed intervention and bump our speed up to Mach 0.80. So we stopped at the Buc-ee's on the way down. There's one just north of Macon on the way down to Florida, and then there's another one south of St. Augustine as you're heading toward Orlando, and Rebecca's dad and stepmom had never been in one before, so we took an afternoon and took them to Buc-ee's when we weren't on a lazy day when we didn't go to the beach. I think we might have went later or something. I don't remember. And that place is just a trip. If you've never been into a Buc-ee's, that's definitely something that you need to experience that at least once. Or twice, or maybe multiple times in your lifetime. So we head. But this time, since we're heading north, there's a Buc-ee's. There's a Buc-ee's right off of I-75, and I can't remember. I think it's when we're in Kentucky, or right before you get into Kentucky. So it'll be early in the day where we can like grab breakfast. So, but it's generally about a 12-hour or so drive from Atlanta to Detroit, and then with stops for gas and for snacks and stretching and wandering around, it's about 14 and really about 14 and a half hours. So we'll probably hit the road at about 5:30 in the morning, and then we'll get into our hotel where we're staying just north of Detroit, about 10 minutes away from where my mom lives. And we'll get there we'll probably get there about 8 o'clock, 8ish or something. I still have not gotten to go to Orlando yet. I wanted to do some spotting in Orlando and mark that off my bucket list, but we never got a chance to when we were down there. But for us, personally, on a personal note, things are a lot better for us financially with our truck almost paid off and stuff like that. So it definitely frees up some funds to be able to make more little plane spotting trips and stuff like that. So we got that to look forward to in the future. So plane spotting and photography, aviation photography and plane spotting are my first love. Flight simulator is a very close second place. So close, in fact, that there's almost no separation between the two. I love both of them nearly equally. So actually this past Saturday, went out and did some plane spotting. I don't know if I mentioned that on the Sunday live stream or not, but went out and did some plane spotting down at Hartsfield and Jackson Atlanta International House of Pancakes and Tacos. And had a nice time. Wifey went out with her best friend and her best friend's mom to a little spring festival that was going on in Decatur here local, so they went and had a good time. It's a wee bit lonely here in the Caribbean, getting ready to cross the westernmost point of Cuba, into the Gulf of Mexico. And Nebulation's got to go. It's quite all right, my friend. Glad to have seen you. Glad you're doing okay. Thanks for stopping by. And we'll catch you on the next live stream. But anyways, wifey and her best friend went to a little festival in Decatur and had a great time, and I went down and plane spotted for a few hours. Shot several hundred photos, and I've been kind of slowly going through and processing. I'll start getting those all up on my Instagram page when I got some time. Started working on a freeform video, some freeform content the other day, and it's just going to be a short video. It's going to be Atlanta to Lexington on the Delta 738, and then what I like to do on airports that I've not flown into before, I like to go into GSX and configure parking spaces with all the equipment and whatnot, yada yada yada. And I did that, and I realized that the Lexington Airport in Prepared does not look anything like the Lexington Airport in real life. So one of my other loves in flight simulation is trying to make airports a little bit more realistic. So I have Airport Design Editor, which allows me to go in and change things in the airport. So I added a second terminal to the Lexington Airport, so I only had one, and had some crappy looking building for the fire station, so I replaced it with, you just use library objects and stuff like that that are already inside of Prepared in the scenery folders and whatnot. And then you use Airport Design Editor to place your objects and stuff like that. The north side of the airport, runway 9 and 27, was totally not realistic at all, so I redid that. There were no taxi signs anywhere on the airport grounds, so I created all of the taxi signs that exist at the airport, threw in a couple of little parking lots behind the terminal, fixed up the signature aviation thing. There's a little cargo area, set up some little cargo bins here and there to kind of make it look a little bit more real. And I will usually take my airports and upload them on the AVSIM network, or on avsim.com in their library. So I've got several sceneries in there already that I've done over the past few months. So if you go hop on the Discord channel and go to FSX and Prepared downloads, I have a list of all the airports that I have done so far for Prepared. I don't do FSX anymore, so I need to change that just to Prepared downloads. But basically local airports, but I've Memphis, Omaha, DC, Peachtree, DeKalb, and Gwinnett County Airport, Briscoe Field, which are my two local airports here in Atlanta, PDK and LZU. However, if you have any of the Orbix sceneries, you get the free. There's a whole bunch of airports that you get as freebies, and that is actually those two airports are in the list of airports that are in there. And see out of the co-pilot's window, Cuba off our right as we cross into the Gulf of Mexico. So I've got that. I've got Fulton County Airport, which is Charlie Brown Field, and then Cobb County International, which is McCullum Field. Those are also local airports. So I have 4 local airports here in the Metro Atlanta area, and then I've got Memphis, Omaha, DC. Unless you actually have the payware scenery for DC, or the, I think you get payware for, you might be able to find payware scenery for any of those airports online. And then if you have Orbix, you can get the freebie airports. But if you don't have any of the Orbix airports, or can't afford their sceneries, then I've got some fairly decent AFCAD files that can make those airports a little bit more realistic. So, all right, and with that, I'm going to jump off the flight deck for a quick second. I'm going to go check on the wifey. It is our anniversary today. 13 years we've been together. So let me go check on her real quick, and I'll be back in just a moment. See you in a few. are back. Forgetting I need to shut a couple of those little extra things off before I start a flight, so in fact, I should probably shut off the NVIDIA control panel and stuff in the startup apps. Houston Center was online a little while ago, and then they went off. The Houston approach is up. And looks like everything in the southeastern U.S. is open today. Miami, Jacksonville, Memphis, Atlanta, and the Washington centers are all online. And then Montreal and Toronto and LA Center. here we are. About a third of the way through our flight up to Houston this afternoon. See if Houston Center comes back online for the flight, but it was nice to have some departure. So apparently on the... Oh, there's the hotkey right there. Okay. I was going to say, I couldn't find the hotkey for the toga, and just had to hit T on the keyboard to activate toga. It's like, okay, they said they programmed a hotkey in here, and there it's right there to the, I guess it's this little area right here, so I'll remember that next time I United. So as I was saying just a little while ago, today is mine and wifey's 13th anniversary. So we didn't go out and do anything today. Wifey had a dental appointment, and we just came home and chilled out and made dinner. We tried out a chicken recipe, and those of you who know me know that I love cooking. So we actually went and tried out a recipe today. So it's called mustard roasted chicken thighs. And if you don't follow this guy, you need to, but his name is Glenn and Friends Cooking on YouTube. Not only is he a fantastic chef, he's also a private pilot. And in the late 90s and through the 2000s, he produced, as a producer of commercials on television, produced a lot of the KFC content that was seen around Canada and the northeastern part of the U.S. So here's the recipe that I did today. So it's mustard roasted chicken thighs. Glenn and Friends is the channel, and it's just it's a great. He gives you step by step. That's his wife Julie, and so the chicken's already come out of the oven. They made some rice pilaf, and he's doing the sauce, and that's exactly what I did. I did some rice pilaf today. And there's let's put the chicken in the oven at this point, and then there it is when it comes out. And I did four chicken thighs. We did 2 of them, and I put the other 2 in the rice pilaf in the fridge for another meal. But that's what I cooked. That was kind of our anniversary thing. And he does a lot of really good, does a lot of great things. He's got a Sunday morning old cookbook show that he does videos, and then just does Depression era type of cooking. A lot of great content on his channel, and I also, have tried a few of his dishes in the past. And another one is Food Wishes. Hello, this is Chef John from foodwishes.com with, and then whatever he's doing for his recipe for the day, and just some great recipes that I've tried out in the past. So check out those 2 channels if you're a foodie like I am. But anyway, his wife, he had a dentist appointment. We got that all knocked out. She's got one lone cavity that is so tiny you almost can't see it that she needs to get fixed. And other than that, for a disabled 37-year-old to have only had just one cavity in her entire lifetime says a lot. And says a lot for the people who take care of her, because she does not brush her own teeth. Being disabled, I do that for her, and it's hard enough keeping your own teeth and gums going. Try brushing the teeth of a disabled person. I would imagine it's probably not too much unsimilar or similar, whatever word that we're using here. It's I would say it's almost like, you know, brushing a child's teeth and, you know, teaching them how to brush their teeth, except, you know, Rebecca's never going to be able to do her own teeth. But yeah. Overhead, everything is looking good. Center tank's down to about 11,000 pounds. Have to keep an eye on that. Shut that center fuel tank pump off. on a couple of emails while we're en route. So I made a boo-boo the other night while I was getting things ready for my freeform video. Like I was saying, I was getting ready to start filming a freeform video, just a really short flight from Atlanta to Lexington, Kentucky, Bluegrass Airport in Lexington, and realized, oh, there's like literally the scenery sucks. So the first thing I did was I went and I Googled Kilo Lima Echo X-ray scenery for prepared version 5, and a link came up in SimMarket, and I was excited. It's like, ooh, wow, yeah, cool. And turned out the scenery was not compatible with version 5 and only worked on version 3 and 4, and I went and spent $11 on a scenery that I can't use. My bad, which is what prompted me for the last 2 days to completely redo the airport myself, which included terrain flattening and removal of ground objects, fixing the taxiways around the airport, a whole bunch of other stuff, adding the B concourse gates, and getting all the gates all fixed and jet bridges operational and stuff like that. Adding some buildings that didn't exist in prepared. thing I've been working on is rearranging the man cave. To make some modifications to the flight simulator. So I picked up I'm not even sure how big it is. I would have to get up and measure it. So, way bigger than a 34. I think it might be a 40. It's a 47. A sharp 47. I think it's a 47-inch HD HD television that also doubles as a very large computer monitor, and I got it from my father-in-law. For free, nothing like freebies, and got it hooked up and hooked up the HDMI cable into it the other day and checked it out, and everything looked really, really good. So I'm going to integrate that into, it's going to be the main monitor for the flight simulator before too long. And then I've got a dual monitor, full motion dual monitor stand that's going to bolt onto the desk. That I'll put the monitors on, and then the MSI monitor that I just bought is going to go on my old gaming computer, where I'll monitor VATSIM and Navigraph, and can also monitor the live stream in a whole bunch of separate windows without interfering with the operation of the gaming computer, because I don't want to task it out that much. So yeah, just crossing into Houston Center's airspace, but they are not online at this moment. Clicking around on these buttons and get the fuel light. So let's go ahead and shut off fuel pumps on the center wing tank. Still 17,300 pounds of fuel left on the trip. Flyways, I was tinkering around the MCP panel a little bit ago. So this puts so FPV puts the heading bug down here, so it shows that we're on a 313 heading. Toggle that on and off if you want, and then this gives you your altitude in meters. So we're 10,363 meters, or 34,000 feet. So that comes in useful when you're in Europe or Asia, and they go by, especially Asia, areas outside of Japan go by the meters system as opposed to feet. Absolutely loving PMDG 737. It's easy to fly once you figure it all out. It helps when you have a checklist. And it really helps out. A great deal. There's another guy on YouTube that I watch that I've learned a lot about the PMDG 737, and I believe he goes by 330 Driver. I could be wrong, but he has a lot of tutorials. Let me see if I can find him real quick. Is that the... it's A330 Driver. And he's got nearly 50,000 subscribers, over 900 videos. He is a member of the PMDG development team, and he has a complete tutorial on the PMDG 737. Now his videos apply to the Microsoft Flight Simulator version of the PMDG 737, but it's basically everything's it's the same. It very little varies between the two aircraft other than the platform. But his channel is right here, but definitely go and check out his stuff. He's got 125 videos on everything. Safety inspection, power up, walk around, fuel decision, ground services, setting up the FMC, pre-flight, setting up the CDU pre-flight, performance takeoff calculation, takeoff performance calculations, setting up the FMC itself, entry. They're not all entirely in order. They kind of bounce around a little bit, but he's got a lot of good videos. Hidden features in the FMC, I haven't even looked at that yet. Parking brake system. Welcome back there, sir. But everything I've learned about the PMDG 737, I've gotten off of A330 driver, so definitely check out his channel if you want to learn anything about the PMDG 737. And he also does, he also live streams, he's got regular videos, he's got a members only section, and he has some other, some X-Plane stuff, the Fokker 28 thing, updates for the Dreamliner, Phoenix A320, or the Phoenix A320, the Indy builds A336, 320neo, MD-11. So he's got some really good content, and he's a real life 737 pilot as well. So he's got some great stuff out there. So definitely go and check him out. So here we are, almost 2 hours into our flight. Still no Houston Center online. I really want some ATC. But as long as Houston Approach stays online, they'll get us down and on the ground. And that'll work, but I thought at least we'd have some ATC online. Less than an hour left in the flight. 184 nautical miles from the Kilo Echo Lima Papa Papa waypoint, and that is the start of the Link 1 RNAV arrival going into Houston. And having a look at our FMC, we have Scale, Sierra Kilo Alpha Lima Echo will be our first transition point, or first restriction. We need to be below flight level 210 and 280 knots or better. And we still got another 300 some odd nautical miles before we hit that, so we won't dial that into the MCP just yet. But oh, sweet, thank you. The more the merrier. I wish Houston Center would come online for a little while. It'd be nice. I don't expect anybody to hop on Houston Center tonight. It'd be nice, but I mean, there's a decent amount of traffic kind of coming in and out. I mean, if Houston Approach is online, then, you know, he's fairly busy. And looks like New Orleans Ground is on. And Havana Center popped online a little while ago, as well as Mexico Center, so. Still a good 160 and 80 is 240, about 250 nautical miles from top of descent. So. The one thing that I really wish was working on the PMDG is the weather radar. And I'm sure it's something that the developers are working on. I've not heard anything, but you never know. That's me. So have you started your training yet? You're for controller stuff? I'm still stoked that you're going to be a air traffic controller on VATSIM. That is just so cool. If I had more time to put into it, I would consider being a controller, but I just, you know, between taking care of a disabled wife and all of the other stuff that we do, I just simply don't have the time to. I would love to be a controller, but I don't have the time to do it. Happy just being a pilot on the VATSIM network and flying around for you guys and doing my live streams, doing my photography and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I looked at the criteria. I did look at the criteria at one time for, and you have to do a minimum number of hours. Is that 10 hours a month or 10 hours a week? I would imagine like 10 hours a month. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe I might check it out. Wifey goes to bed, and I'm a night owl, so I'm usually up into the wee hours. I would, and there's always people flying. See, 10 hours a month isn't that bad. I could put 10 hours a month into that. I wouldn't mind being a tower controller for Atlanta. I know you don't you have to start out at you start out with ground first or something like that? Ah, yeah. Okay. Nah, I might just shelve those plans then. I literally have so much on my plate as it is. Between my photography and my videos for plane spotting, which I've not done a plane spotting video in forever. And I'm looking at probably getting a nice I wanted to get a nice video camera, and I've been looking on Amazon, and I've got a couple of cameras that I would like to try. Where is my wish list? There's a really nice Panasonic 4K for $800 on Amazon. And then I was also looking at really nice Panasonic Professional, but I'm not willing to sink nearly $2,000 into something like that. I feel much more comfortable just doing the HCX 2000 has it's actually on sale right now. It's 22% off. Huh. Brand spanking new, it's like $2,000. I may go for the other. I don't know. I might go for this Panasonic that's in my one with the viewfinder and one without the viewfinder. I don't know. That's, we'll see how that goes. But I need to up my game in the my plane spotting video department because I have not done one in a long time. Things are looking a little cloudy out ahead. Over the Gulf. Get ready for our arrival here in a little while. So it's going to be a flaps 30 landing. So it's going to be 142 plus 5. So 147 is our VREF. Not quite close enough to the Texas shores to get a ATIS from Houston. We'll keep an eye on the pilot. We're a beam of Nolan's, so I'm picking up their ATIS right now, but still just a little bit too far away, probably another 50 nautical miles or so. We should be in range to get the ATIS. And we're going to go in on runway 27. ILS, so it's 110.9. Put the ILS frequency in. Go ahead and brief the approach real quick. So it's going to be the ILS runway 27 approach on the Link 1 RNAV arrival. So we will do a left turn to a 267 heading from the arrival. And we should be at 3,000 feet when we get to that point. And we'll descend down to 2,000 to capture the glide slope and the localizer. In the event of a missed approach, we climb to 560 feet, and then it'll be a left turn to 3,000 feet outbound on the Houston VOR R215 to Decoy. And then we will hold until instructed to come back for another try at the field. Go auto brake 2, and we'll probably go ahead and roll out all the way down to Sierra Foxtrot, exit off the high speed, and then straight to the econ courses, which are literally right there. So that is more or less our approach briefing. 40 minutes left in today's flight. So if you're just catching us on tonight's live stream, welcome. My name is Michael, better known as Sky's the Limit. This is Sky's the Limit Aviation channel. This is United 1854. Non-stop service from Roberts International and the Grand Caymans, heading up to Houston's Intercontinental Airport. India Alpha Hotel. Flying the PMDG 737-900 for United. It's the Eco Skies livery. See here. And looks like Houston Center is dropping online. $134. $134,425. We'll pop on over there in just a second. Yeah, sweet. It's like Ryan O'Keefe is manning things tonight. Go ahead and drop over. We'll check in here in just a second.
Houston Center Delta 716, we're about 5 miles southeast of Harvey, Vortex, climbing to 10,000 for possible 350 direct buns.
Ah, sweet.
Young 6013, 5,000 feet on the wheel 7, the arrival for runway 36 right also.
United 613, Houston Center, hello, you can continue your arrival, and I'll be right with you. Got a lot of people to tag up. Break, Delta 716, Houston Center, radar contact, position is reported 11,000 feet indicated. Climb and maintain level 350, and cleared direct Belvin.
Direct climb maintain level 350, direct Belvin, Delta 716.
And who else called Houston Center?
American 876, passing 17.3, climbing 350.
American 876, Houston Center, hello, radar contact, 17,500 indicated, about 40 west of Syntax. Climb and maintain level 350, and when able, clear direct Lufkin VOR, Lima Foxtrot Kilo.
Okay, climb level 350, direct Lima Foxtrot Kilo, American 876.
Delta 716, you said direct Melbourne?
Delta 716 be direct Belvin, Bravo Lima Victor November Sierra. United 1848, Houston Center, you on frequency?
I am United 1848, 63 miles west of Belden, heading 115.
United 1848, thanks for the contact. I'll have a handoff to Jack for you in just a minute.
Houston Air Shuttle 6156, clears up 310, approaching top 50.
Air Shuttle 6156, Houston Center, radar contact, flight level 310 and 50 miles west of the College Station VOR. Descend via the Mascot 4 arrival. Houston altimeter is 2972.
Alright, descend via the Mascot 4, 2972, the altimeter 6156.
Southwest 7862 on frequency.
Houston Center, Stingray 62 with you, 17,000.
And Houston Center, Southwest 7860, 7862 is with you out at 27,000, descending into New Orleans.
Southwest 7862, Houston Center, hello, radar contact, about 20 east of the Macomb VOR, descend via the Trish 1 arrival, New Orleans altimeter, correction, descend via the Trish 1 arrival, except maintain 11,000, the New Orleans altimeter 2959.
We will descend via the Trish 2 arrival, and we will maintain 11,000 for Southwest 7862.
Stingray 62, Houston Center, radar contact 52 miles southwest of Fallacious VOR, 17,000 indicated. Corpus altimeter 2979, when able to clear direct Fallacious, Papa Sierra X-ray.
Direct Papa Sierra X-ray.
All right, man. Thanks for getting ATC online for us
Houston Center,
tonight.
Delta
Appreciate it,
1597,
man.
all transmission, Lima, IS,
Have
Atlanta.
a great night, and we'll
Delta
catch you later.
1597, Houston Center, IFR clearance on request. It'll, your number one, it'll be a couple minutes.
Air Force 4083, or I just passed the center point VOR 14,000.
Air Force 4083, Houston Center, hello, squawk 7267, ident.
7267, IDAT, Air Force 4083.
Delta 1597, clear to the Atlanta Hartsfield International Airport, ILXI-4 departure, ZINZ transition, been as filed, maintain 4,000, expect flight level 370, 10 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency, squawk 6732.
Thursday, Atlanta, ILXI-4, ZINZ, then as filed, 4,000, after departure 370, 10 minutes, departure with you to squawk 6732.
Delta 1597, your readback is correct information. Lima current, push and start your discretion, call for taxi.
Taxi of Lima 1520.
United 1848, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902, good flight.
13592, United 1848, thanks, have a great night.
American 171, Houston Center, on frequency. Air Force 4083, radar contact position as reported. Let's see here. San Antonio altimeter 2985, and you're going to stay there at 14 and descend on the Weebach?
Hey, from yep, we'll descend at 14, and then we'll descend on the Weebach, Air Force 4082.
Air Force 4083, thanks. Just, you can plan that descent. Let me know when you're near the top of the descent, please.
Much for let you know, Air Force 4082.
United 61, United 6013, you can continue to proceed under your own navigation. I'm not going to be able to get to you by the time you land. Runway 36 left or 36 right, clear to land, your choice.
Yeah, no problem. We'll take 36 right. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you. 6015.
Delta 716 for traffic. Climb and maintain level 310 for now.
Close the level 310, we're best forward. Can we get a direct Bakken for a shortcut?
I can't. Belvin's the edge of my airspace. You have to make that request with Jacksonville.
Alright, I got you.
Houston Center, good night, Delta 649, short of runway 20 for departure.
Delta 649, Houston Center, good evening, runway 20, fly runway heading clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading clear for takeoff, over 639.
American 171, Houston Center, on frequency.
American 171, flight level 390.
American 171, thanks. You radar contact, flight level 390 and about, well, let's say 60 northwest of Belvin's. Welcome.
And Delta 2806, we are at 9,500 climbing direct Bevins.
Delta 2806, Houston Center, radar contact, about 4 miles southwest of Harvey VOR. Clear deck Belvin, climb and maintain, flight level 310 for now.
310 for now, direct Bevins, 2806.
Houston Center, Southwest 3877 with you, flight level 320.
Southwest 3877?
I'll get the call in here in just a second.
3877.
Southwest 3877, Houston Center, hello, you are radar contact. And let's see here, you are 46 miles southeast of Harvey VOR, flight level 320, welcome.
Houston Center, United 1854, flight level 340.
United 1854, Houston Center, hello, it's Bronco down.
Swarping ident, United 1854.
Potential aircraft in New Orleans terminal area information Bravo is current at New Orleans, altimeter 2960. United 1854, radar contact 32 miles southeast of KELPP, flight level 340. Descend via the Link 1 arrival, Houston, altimeter 2972.
And descend via the Link 4 arrival for United 1854.
Delta 649, Houston Center, radar contact, when able to say altitude.
Altitude passing 1200.
Delta 649, Houston
That was
Center,
actually
thanks. Climb and
supposed to be
maintain
Link
flight level 310 and clear direct Delta.
Not the Link 4, but
310 and clear direct Delta for Delta 649.
Southwest 7, V862, expect vectors ILS, runway 11 approach.
Quick vectors ILS runway 11 approach for Southwest 7862.
Center, this is UPS 135 Heavy,
UPS 135 Heavy, Houston Center, hello, radar contact. Let's see here. 250 indicated, 58 south of Harvey, southeast of Harvey, climb and maintain, flight level 310.
80 miles from our top of descent, we'll go ahead and do our...
Delta 716, climb and maintain, flight level...
We'll run our top of descent checklist.
Sorry, Delta 716, what was your final altitude?
You climbed us to flight level 310, but we planned 35.
Yeah, sorry, I overwrote your hard altitude with that 10. Climb and maintain, flight level 350.
Okay, flight level 350, Delta 716.
And let's see...
Southwest 7862, departure heading 250, vectors for the ILS approach, to maintain 6,000.
Alright, we will depart Trish, 250 then, we'll get down to 6,000 for 7862.
Simultaneous
Air
approach
Shuttle
is in use
6166,
for
contact
runways
Houston approach
33 right, 33
120.05,
left.
goodbye. 20.05, good day.
And we have Golf, and the altimeter is
Southwest 1918,
2972.
Houston Center, on frequency.
We already have the ILS
And
frequency
Houston Center, American
plugged
23,
into the
340.
nav, and we have Golf.
Houston Center, good evening.
Sorry,
Delta 2326, holding char 20 at New Orleans.
Speed.
Delta 2326, runway Houston Center, hello, runway 20, line up and wait.
2.
Line up and wait for 2320.
American 23, radar contact 200 miles southeast of Leeville, VOR, flight level 340, welcome.
Nav radios and MCP are set. Our first restriction is going to be flight level 210.
Houston Center, Delta 2259. Good evening, flight level 350, direct to the Leeville VOR.
Go ahead and plug that into the altitude on MCP.
Delta 2259, Houston Center, say your current position?
We are currently east of Houston, coming over the Gulf of Mexico right now. Level 350, direct to Leeville, VOR.
I got you. Delta 2259, radar contact, 77 miles east, correction, west of Lafayette, VOR. Welcome. Delta 2326, runway 20, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, fly runway headed 2220.
minus 44 degrees.
UPS 135, climb and maintain, public 350.
Do not need
350 for UPS 135.
any sort of anti-ice.
Delta 2806, climb and maintain. Actually, what was your final altitude, Delta 2806?
Delta 2806, we filed for, let me just double check, make sure I'm not giving you the wrong
Southwest
information
1998 at runway 20, holding short.
Southwest 1988, runway 20, line up and wait.
370 was our final 2806.
Delta 2806, thanks. Climb and maintain, pilot 370.
370, Delta 2806, thanks.
Delta Southwest 1988, Houston Center, hello. Runway 20, line up and wait. American 171, contact Jacksonville Center, 135.902, good flight.
Line up runway 20.
Okay, if we're going to go text only, go text only. If you're going to go voice, please don't step on my transmissions. Break. American 171, contact Jacksonville Center, 135.902, have a good flight.
13592, American 171, see you.
Delta 716, contact Jacksonville Center, 135.902.
135.902, Delta 716, good night.
Houston Center, good evening. Southwest 1981 is 24 miles northwest of Alexandria, flight level 370.
Southwest 1981, Houston Center, radar contact, position is reported, welcome. Delta 23.
Houston Center, Delta 2226, airborne, passing through 2,500 for 4,000.
Delta 2326, climb and maintain 16,000, clear check Belvin.
They're at Belvin and climb and maintain 16,000, 2020.
Southwest 7862, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, Southwest 7862.
Southwest 1988, Houston Center, how do you read my radio?
Houston Center, UPS 775 Heavy, 13,000 for 16,000.
UPS 775 Heavy, Houston Center, hello, climb and maintain, level 310.
310, UPS 775 Heavy.
Southwest 7862, fly heading 200.
200, Southwest 7862.
Yeah, 15, go around.
Yeah, 6E13, Houston Center, roger. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 4,000.
Climb and maintain 4,000, runway heading 60 seconds.
Houston Center, good evening. Delta 1207 with you, flight level
Turn
330.
off our speed intervention since we're
Delta
getting close to
1207,
our
Houston Center,
top
hello.
of descent.
Delta 2326, climb and maintain, flight level 230.
Climb and maintain 220, 2326.
23230.
Alright, 230, 2326.
American 1604, are you? Nope, you're not because you're slant text. Never mind.
Houston Center, good evening. Southwest 725, climbing 212 to 350.
Southwest 725, Houston Center, hello, radar contact 17 miles northwest of the Syntex VOR, climb and maintain, flight level 350, and clear direct clinger.
Climb and maintain 350, direct clinger 105.
UPS 135, contact Jacksonville Center, 135.902, have a good flight.
135, decimal 925 for UPS 135, take care.
And United 6013, radar contact, about 4 miles north of Austin Bergstrom Airport, 4,000 indicated, turn right heading 090.
Clearing
Like
up a little
vectors
bit now that
visual
we're
approach 36
getting
ready.
close to the Texas shoreline.
And turn right heading 090, and yeah, I'd like vectors back around for 615.
Alright, you can expect that. Vectors for the visual approach runway 36 right.
And 20 miles from top of descent.
Air Force 4083, descend via the WeBox 4 arrival, Laughlin altimeter 2982.
WeBox 4 arrival, 2982, Air Force 4083.
United 6013, turn right heading 180.
Turn right heading 180, 6013.
Hey, welcome back, sir. Just in time for our top of descent and initial approach into Houston. ATIS weather info has been checked. Landing altitude checked and verified. Landing data VREFs are set. Going to be flaps 30. Landing 147 is going to be our final approach speed, and that is 142 plus 5 for the wind. ILS frequency is set. Auto brakes will set to 2. Radio barometer minimums are set. Nav radios MCP are set before top.
Yeah, 60, ready for the go around with unstable. 60.
Yeah, it's 6030, Roger. The new Austin information mic's now current, altimeter 2986.
Center fuel
and
center
winds
fuel
are now 330 at 12 gust 30.
Tank pumps are off. Cross feed is on. Engine selectors are on
Center, this is
auto.
Delta 1521
No anti-ice
with you now.
required.
Southwest 1988, Houston Center radar contact, say altitude.
And starting down.
Delta 1521 with you now, Houston Center.
Delta 1521, Houston Center, hello, standby.
Hey, sir.
And Delta 1521, runway 20, line up and wait.
Runway 20 for Delta 1521.
And American 876, you're leaving my airspace to the north, Fort Worth closed, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, have a good flight.
Frequency approved, American 876, yeah.
UPS 775, climb and maintain, level 350.
350 now, UPS 775 heading.
Center Stingray 62 looking for descent.
Stingray 62, I was just about to hand you out. Contact Houston approach 120.05. We'll have lower for you.
Approach, good night, Stingray 62.
And Center Southwest 7862. Do you want us to turn inbound for the localizer?
Southwest 7862, my apologies, sir. I got behind the 8 ball on that one. Turn left heading 070, join the 11 localizer.
Alright, no worries. We'll turn left 0701 into localizer for 11 for Southwest 7862.
Southwest 7862, just to maintain 2000.
Down to 2000 for Southwest 7862.
United 6013, turn left, turn right heading 300.
Right heading 300,
And United 6013, just to maintain 2500.
And the 2500, 6013.
Delta 2806, contact Jacksonville Center 135.902, good flight.
3592, 2806, thank you very much. Yeah.
Got to be below
UPS 775, leave my airspace, the north Fort Worth closed. Radar services are terminated, frequency change approved. See ya.
Delta 1521 is at runway 20, lining up, holding short.
Yeah, no worries, sir. I see you there. Delta 1521, just line up and wait, runway 20, and it'll be greater than 90 seconds. I got to do a controller briefing.
Okay, no problem. Affirm. Line up and wait. Delta 1521.
UPS 6013 airport is at your 1 o'clock, 7 miles. Your airport in sight.
Airport in sight.
United 6013, clear visual approach, runway 36 left and runway 36 left, clear to land.
Okay, is that 36 left or 36 right for 6013?
I'm sorry, 36 right, sir. Sorry, clear visual approach, runway 36 right, runway 36 right, clear to land.
Alright, clear the visual 36 right and clear the line 36 right, 6013. Thank you, sir.
United 6013, you can switch to Austin Tower now on, actually he's not primed up, stand by.
So as you can see,
UPS 775, leave my airspace to the north, Fort Worth closed, radar services are terminated.
210 at scale.
All right, if we can change proof for UPS 775 Heavy, we'll see it.
Southwest 725, leave my airspace to the north, Fort Worth closed, radar services are terminated. Frequency change approved, see ya.
Station tower for Unicom for Southwest 725, see you.
United 6013, contact the Austin Tower now, 121.0, see ya.
121.0, that's Spirit 1. See you!
Delta 2326, climb and maintain level 370.
Climb and maintain 370, 2320.
United 1750, Houston Center, are you on frequency?
Houston Center, Delta 2220 says that possibly you could climb to 390 for performance.
Delta 2326, yeah, we can do that. Climb and maintain level 390.
Climb and maintain 390, 2220.
United 1854, contact Houston approach 120.05, safe flight.
Houston approach for United 1854, see ya.
That's 300 at 14, gust to 26, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 26 left, our shuttle 16.
Houston approach, good evening, United 1854, passing through 23.5 on the Link 1, RNAV arrival.
United 1854, Houston approach, expect ILS 26 left.
ILS 26 left for United 1854.
Houston approach, Delta 3320, radio check.
All right, last aircraft calling Houston approach, did kind of garble, almost unreadable. What was that call sign?
It's Delta 3320.
All right, Delta 3320, I've got you loud and clear now. Go ahead, sir.
Goodwin Gate 114, looking for IFR clearance to Brownsville Ridge, Information Hotel.
It's Northwest 3320. Is that your call sign?
That is affirmative, Northwest 3320.
Northwest 33, Northwest 3320, your clearance is on request. Stand by.
Set up for 26 left. Going to be a frequency change, so 1097. Switch that out real quick. And we should be good to go.
Okay, Northwest 3320, I have your clearance. Advisor ready to copy.
Go ahead, 3322.
Northwest 3320, you're cleared to the Brownsville Airport. Rita 7 departure, Truax transition that as filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 340, 10 after departure. Departures with me, squawk 5171.
I thought I would just change things up a little bit and fly some different airlines. I mean, since I'm flying the PMDG 737, why not take advantage of all the different liveries that they have? So, I did a couple of American flights and doing some United stuff. I'll continue to do Delta, and we'll also do some of the cargo stuff like FedEx and DHL and Amazon Air.
Yeah, Southwest 3320 confirms squawking 5171.
Squawk 5171, Southwest 3320.
All right, Northwest 3320, your readback is correct. Plan runway 33 right for departure. Push and start at your discretion. Call me ready for taxi.
Okay, you're ready for taxi for 33 right, Northwest 3320.
Air Shuttle 6156, where are you parking?
We're going to go to Bravo 28 on the south side for 6156.
Hey, Air Shuttle 6156, November Alpha, November Romeo, Whiskey Bravo, Romeo Bravo.
75 is the altimeter, even though...
That would be November Alpha, November Romeo, Whiskey Bravo, Romeo Bravo for Air Shuttle 6156. Thank you.
United 2217, ready to taxi, we have hotel.
United 2217, runway 33 right, taxi via Romeo Bravo, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey November.
Roger, 33 right, Romeo Bravo, Whiskey November for United 2217.
So, yeah, that's why I'm flying United instead of Delta. Just adding a little bit of variety to the channel.
Anyway, United 2217, I want you to take Romeo Alpha to Whiskey Bravo.
Romeo Alpha to Whiskey Bravo, United 2217.
Go ahead and turn on.
Approach Stingray 62, can I get the altimeter again?
Stingray 62, Ellington altimeter 2970.
2970, thank you.
And need to be between 12 and 15,000 when we pass Link. We're on track for that. I would love more than anything than my YouTube channel to be epic.
Houston approach, good evening, United 206 with hotel request clearance to Atlanta.
United 206, advisor ready to copy.
Ready for copy, United 206.
United 206, cleared to the Atlanta airport, Straya 8 departure, to Patty transition, then as filed. Maintain 4,000, expect flight level 370, 10 after departure. Departures with me, squawk 6703.
All right, cleared to Atlanta, Straya 8 Patty transition, then is filed, maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 370, 10 minutes after departure. We'll stay with you and squawk 6703, United 206.
United 206, your readback's correct. Plan 15, correction. Plan 33 right for departure. Call me when ready for taxi. Push start your discretion.
Roger that. 33 right for departure, and we'll call for taxi United 206.
Houston approach, Cherokee 7781 November, about 5 miles north of RWJ, 1,500. We're going to be outside your airspace.
7718 November, Houston approach, roger. And 18 November, say you're outside my airspace, so you don't need to talk to me.
Houston approach, just advising we're going to be right under your shelf, just below 3,000, 81 November.
81 November, roger.
Weather cleared up nicely for the approach into Houston.
Yeah, 81 November, yeah, I don't even have you in radar contact, so you must be pretty low.
And good APU start. And just about below 10,000 feet, landing lights coming on.
United 1854 at GAR, you cleared ILS 26 left approach.
Cleared for the ILS 26 left approach at GAR for United 1854.
Nice, Stingray 62, you can hold as published, maintain 3,000, and just report when you're ready to come inbound.
3,000 on the hold, Stingray 62.
Oh, sweet. Watching me on the scope. Hell yeah.
Houston Ground, good evening. United 1593 Information Hotel, we'd like to request our IFR clearance to Philadelphia.
United 1593, is that correct?
Affirmative, United 1593.
United 1593, unfortunately, no flight plan, sir.
I'm going to go double check. I'm going to go check out.
All right, United 1593, I have that clearance. Advisor ready to copy.
We're ready to copy 1593.
United 1593 is cleared to the Philadelphia airport. Lyric 8 departure.
Yeah, just in case he sends us over to CTAF for the arrival, we'll get that plugged in.
Expect flight level 370, 10 after departure. Departures with me, squawk 4024.
Alright, cleared to the Philadelphia International Airport via the Lyric 8 departure or transition, then is filed. Initial altitude 4,000, we'll expect flight level 370 minutes after departure. Departure is with you. Squawk 4024, United 1593.
At 1593, rig back's correct. Push start your discretion. Call me ready for taxi.
Push start discretion, call for taxi, United 1593.
Let's see. What am I squawking? Yes, 6770. And Wifey has entered the chat. Hello, my darling. Happy anniversary again to my sweet, wonderful, better half. So 7,000 to...
Approach Stingray 62.
Stingray 62, go ahead.
Stingray 62, after we do a lap of the hold at Wattsville, can we fly the RNAV 4 and then circle the land?
Stingray 62, roger, expect RNAV runway 4. Just let me know you're ready for the approach.
Okay.
United 2217, ready to go, 23 right.
2217, need you to return your transponder on, squawk 6706.
Return to 6706, United 2217.
Departure, Skywest 5609, or mic check, please.
Skywest 5609, loud and clear.
Roger, thank you.
United 2217, still not receiving that transponder. Need you to turn your transponder on, squawk normal, mode Charlie.
Roger, not sure what's going on here. We'll try again here for United 2217.
Norway 3320 straight taxi, gate 1 4
I had it Had it
Northwest
expanded out.
3320, same for you. I'm not, you need to turn your transponder on and squawk
we got the
normal,
localizer
code
captured.
5171 with mode Charlie on.
Speed brakes are armed.
I know that's 3320. I think I see your transponder, but you're not squawking mode Charlie.
Got the localizer, no glide slope yet. $1,000 to go.
Departure, Skyway 5609, our IFR to San Antonio.
That was 5609, clearance on request, stand by.
Roger.
Skyway 5609, I have that clearance, supervisor ready to copy.
All right, gonna be flaps 30, VREF is going to be 147 for the final approach speed.
Skywest 5609, you're clear to the San Antonio Airport. Bandito 5 departure. Wayland transition, that has filed. Climb via the SID, accept, maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 260, 10 after departure. Departures with me, squawk 0007.
All right, clear to the San Antonio Airport via the Bandito 5 departure, Wayland transition, and that's fine. I'm just accepting 4,000. 260, 1 departure, departure 3442, squawking 0007 for Skywest 5609.
Skywest 5609, your readback's correct. Push start your discretion. Plan runway 33 right for departure. Call me ready for taxi.
Roger, we'll plan 33 right for departure. Push start our discretion. We'll call you for taxi. Skywest 5609.
Plugged in. Got the airport way out ahead of us in the
And
distance.
United 2217, I'm still not receiving that transponder. Did you ever get it figured out? I don't see your transponder at all.
Very strange. Yeah, I tried to recycle it here, and I'm not sure why it's not coming up. We'll try to troubleshoot it, but we have some issue on our side.
Yeah, I don't. I see one aircraft which might be you squawking 0000, but again, it's hard for me to tell.
Roger, we'll keep trying here for 1917.
Yeah, it should be catching the glide slope any time now.
And Northwest 3320, do you have some radar?
Let's see, Northwest 3320, same for you. I do not see your transponder. I see a code 5171 on the ground, but it doesn't look like you have mode Charlie on. I'm just getting half of your transponder output. Unfortunately, can't let you go till we get all that working.
No problem, man. I'll keep chasing it down.
United 1854, your winds 300 to 14, gust to 26, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Note the winds, runway 26 left, clear to land, United 1854.
Approach Stingray 62, we're about ready to exit the school.
All right, that's Stingray 62. You're cleared direct to Z-Tip. Set and maintain 1,700.
Z-Tip, clear direct Z-Tip at 1,700, Stingray 62.
Glide slope captured, localizer captured. Gear coming down. Landing checklist, engine start switches, auto continuous, speed brakes armed, landing gear 3 down and in the green. Landing checklist is complete. Flight attendants prepare for arrival, please.
Stingray 62, you can cross the Z-Tip at or above 1,700. You're cleared RNAV runway 4. Circle to land runway 35 left.
Cross Z-Tip at or above 1,700, cleared RNAV 04 and circled and cleared to land circled, or cleared to circle 35 left, Stingray 62.
Yeah, it's not really going to be a circle, but that's what the phraseology is supposed to be. But yeah, 35 left, you'll be cleared to land.
All right. And approach, just for clarification, do you want us to overfly 35 left and then make a right, or just head straight towards it?
You can plan, if you get the runway in sight, plan it straight into 35 left.
Roger.
Ellington winds are 28014, gust to 25.
Thanks for the win.
Don't have to get on for United 2217.
United 2217, unfortunately,
30,
yep, I don't have it. I don't have any
indicated.
transponder for you at all.
Would switching the code make a difference or not really?
I wouldn't think so. Let me see if I can get you a new code. Let's see if that makes a difference. Stand by.
Missed approach altitude set 3,000.
United 2217, try code 6621, 6621. United 2217, did you copy that? Stingray 62, radio check, I'll copy. 5-5. Roger that. United 2217, Houston.
Landing.
Houston approach, United 206, November Juliet, short of November Bravo, ready for taxi.
United 206, runway 33 right, taxi via November Bravo, November Romeo, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey November.
All right, taxi to 33 right, November Bravo, November Romeo, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey November, United 206. I don't think they have enough double-digit taxiways there.
Okay, United 2217, Houston.
80 knots.
Sorry about that. Yeah, we actually switched radios 2217.
Okay, one of the problems might be I got you right there at the departure Approach end of runway 33 right. Have you already taxied out?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
yeah, we were
Houston.
over with November 33 right.
Head and jump off at November Fox.
All right, you're at 17. Okay, did you get that code 6621?
Roger, yeah, 6621's in the box for 2217.
All right, United 2217, roger that. I don't recall. Did you get taxi instructions?
A-firm, yeah, you gave us taxi instructions.
All right, very good. Looks like I've got your transponder loud and clear now. You are ready for departure, correct?
Affirmative, yep, 2217 ready to go.
All right, United 2217, glad we got that worked out. Turn left, heading 180, runway 33 right, clear for takeoff.
And stop here
left,
for a second.
180, 33 right, clear for takeoff. United 2217, thank you so much.
United 1854, where are you parking at tonight?
United 1854 is going over to Terminal E on the south side.
At 1854, right, you take November Alpha, left turn then on November Romeo, Whiskey Bravo, Romeo Bravo.
All right, over to Concourse E via November Alpha, November Romeo, Whiskey Bravo, and Romeo Bravo for United 1854.
Conno 419 is checking in 19-4, descended via the Dobie 2, information echo.
Conno 419, thanks for echo, expect ILS 26 left.
26 left, Conno 419.
39.217, just to come right turn 180, correct?
No, sir, it'll be a left turn 180.
Okay, left turn 180, right, 2217.
Departure Shuttle 1698, information hotel, request out.
Air Shuttle 1698, I have your clearance advisor and ready to copy.
You're ready, copy 1698.
Air Shuttle 1698 is cleared to the Jacksonville Airport. Bugs for departure, just detransitioned and as filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 330, 10 after departure. Departures with me, squawk 7466.
Air Shuttle 1698, request Jacksonville, delivered bugs for departure, gust transition and as filed. Climb via the SID, except maintain 4,000. Expect 330, 10 minutes after, and squawk 7466.
Air Shuttle 6098, read back's correct. Plan 33 right for departure. Push start your discretion. Call me ready for taxi.
Plan 33 right, push start my discussion 698.
United 1854, you're going to follow the Airbus up. Disregard that. United 2217, Houston departure. Radar contacts. Altitude leaving.
Passing 1,000, United 2217.
United 2217, roger. Climb, maintain 16,000.
Maintain 16,000, United 2217.
All right, United 1854, go ahead straight ahead, make a right on November Bravo, and then a left on November Romeo.
All right, right on November Bravo, and then left on a November Romeo for United 1854. Beautiful sunset here.
Ground United 1593, holding short of the movement area, ready for taxi, runway 23.
United 1593, runway 33 right, taxi via Romeo
comes
Alpha,
from the
Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey November.
Program adds that little shaking
Pretty
and
right
rumble
via
to
Romeo
the
Alpha,
simulator.
Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey November, United 1593.
United 2217, turn left heading 090.
Left 090, United 2217.
That could be left onto Whiskey Bravo, and then another left onto Romeo Bravo. Basically going to follow the Airbus in front of us.
And Stingray 6-2, I think I already did this, but the winds, Ellington winds are now 280 at 14, Augusta 25. Runway, circle to land, runway 35 left, clear to land.
Copy on wind, circle to land, runway 35 left, clear to land, 6-2.
United 2217, clear direct J.
Clear direct J, United 2217.
Beautiful dusk afternoon here in Houston. Just the golden hour colors are just fantastic out here.
Continental 419 at Boz, cleared ILS 26 left.
Clear for ILS 26 left at Boz Air Code 102.
That's a screenshot of that.
United 1854, looks like you missed your terminal there. You gonna be able to make a 180 there?
Yeah, I could do a quick 180. Sorry about that. It's just beautiful golden hour skies here in Houston. Was looking outside, enjoying it. Missed the turn. I'll do a quick 180.
A quick 180 there, and then a right turn on Romeo Bravo to your gate.
Just admiring the weather. Just, oh my gosh, it's just beautiful.
Tell you what, United 1593, straight ahead there, straight ahead on that taxiway, jump onto on Whiskey Alpha.
We'll take 223 over here, Whiskey Alpha, United 1593.
Whiskey Alpha, then just continue down Whiskey Alpha to Whiskey November.
All right, we'll continue on Whiskey Alpha to Whiskey November, United 1593.
United 2217, Houston Center 134.42. Have a good flight, sir.
3442, United 2217. Thank you for your good night.
There's Romeo Bravo. My email address is delta95heavy@gmail.com. I'm still on the wrong taxiway. I'm on Romeo Charlie and not Bravo, but
United 206, turn right heading a 360, runway 33 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. 33 right, turn right heading 360, United 206.
I'm just going to go to a gate and be done with it.
Stingray 62, if able, left turn at Delta, taxi to parking.
The scenery does not quite match the...
Not a problem. Thanks for flying me.
Departure.
Skywest 5609, 33 right, taxi via Romeo Bravo, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey November.
All right, Romeo Bravo, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey November, Skywest 609. That would be about our traffic or model matching that.
Roger that.
Oh, that's weird. It's this next gate. Alright, that's kind of... Okay, I guess you don't like me for whatever reason, so...
And ground United 1593, ready for departure.
United 1593, 33 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 33 right, United 1593.
And mode Charlie off, engines off.
United 206, Houston departure, radar contacts, altitude leaving.
Leaving 1,400, United 206.
Thank you, sir.
206 right, climb maintain 16,000.
Look for it here in
16,000, United 206.
Okay, there. Now I should be at the right.
United 206, clear direct music, and climb maintain 16,000.
Direct music, climb into 16,000, United 206.
United 1593, turn right heading 360, runway 33 right, clear for takeoff.
That's weird, but...
360, runway 33 right, clear for takeoff, United 1593.
United 206, give me a good rate through 8,000, please.
Best rate to 8,000, United 206.
United 1593, Houston departure, radar contacts, altitude leaving.
Leaving 1,000, United 1593.
United 1593, roger, climb maintain 16,000.
Climb maintain 16,000, United 1593.
Okay, good old GSX wants to
Continental
play
419,
games tonight.
your winds 300 at 14, gust to 26, runway 26 left, clear to left.
Keyboard without the jet.
265 clear land, Continental 419, thanks.
United 1593,
No
clear
big
direct
deal.
music.
It's all good.
Direct music, United 1593.
Shut off Navigraph. Turn that off. File thing. Pirate my flight. I will definitely check it out here in just a second. Thank you so much for sending that. And I'll probably drop it on the Discord channel as well. And I'll tag you. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Houston. Pirate flight, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Closing in on my next promotion. Okay. Next flight is going to be the freeform flight.
United 206, Houston Center now, 134.42. Have a good flight.
Over to center, 3442, excellent work. Thanks for the help, United 206.
And with that, that is going to end the live stream for tonight as we enjoy the beautiful sunset out here in Houston this afternoon as we deboard the passengers. Hope everybody has a great Wednesday evening. Next live stream will probably be either Friday night or Sunday afternoon, or both, depending on how things go. We have family plans on Saturday. So with that, thank you for joining the live stream tonight. This is Michael with the Sky's the Limit Aviation channel signing off for now. If you like the video, please hit that like button, share the video, and support the channel with your subscription. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. We're at 391. We're so close to 400 that I can taste it, but we want 500 and then eventually bump it up to 1,000 at some point. So once again, appreciate you all very much. Thanks for dropping in. Again, this is Michael signing off for the night. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you maybe on Friday. See you again soon. Bye-bye.